Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm actually really enjoying trying to help out some of our friends here, so I'm going to try to do some of that. And the first person we're going to help is Josephine. Her messengers have been murdered. Comte Boisvert, or Boisvert, claims to have information that could lead to the identity of the murderers. So, let's head to Val Royeaux. I don't know if I marked that as active. Let's do that first. And then, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Do we have a location for her? We do. But if we go here, there might be something going on here. When Dorian went south, he did so with little in the way of the coin right, and sold an amulet that proves his connection to the House Pavis. A merchant from Val Royeaux named Ponchard de Liu now has the amulet and apparently refuses to give it back. So if we go into here, maybe we can convince him to get it back, and then we can go and talk to Josephine. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see, who do we want to take with us? Let's take Dorian, and let's take... Oh, look at the bull. Oh, he's... Oh, wow. So wait, this is kind of interesting. I guess I can see why he's in this kind of position. To me, this is more representative of what might happen if his crew died, but we saved his crew. Regardless, let's get him out there for a little bit of action. And let's take out... I'm having bad luck finding Bianca upgrades, so I might hold off on that. Let's take Solus out. I barely take him out, and I feel like I probably should. I'm going to be doing the respecking very soon, and I'm open to some of your opinions, actually. So what I mean by that is, I think, do you want to see them live as I do them, or would you rather me just explain to you what I've done after the fact? I think that's what I'm going to do. Some people have linked me some pretty interesting guides, and I've looked at them lightly. Some of them look kind of interesting, and it's probably worth making sure that we can optimize our guys as much as possible, but I'm not really a min-maxer, as you can probably tell. Smothering Veil, weakened enemies have the damage they inflict reduced even further. Okay, I like that, actually. Wonder if that works against dragons. He probably has like a status effect that would eliminate that from happening. You create a tiny rift that pulls enemies towards a central point. Speaking of dragon, Pull of the Abyss, right? That's like, well, not really. I mean, all of the dragons. The two dragons I fought so far, they both have the thing where they'll use their wings to pull you in. That could be kind of cool. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Ponchard.
Inquisitor. Good, good. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
What? Is that why we're here? I said I wanted to do this myself. I don't want to be indebted to anyone.
Oh, right.
Least of all, you.
I apologize, but that won't be possible. Do forgive me, Inquisitor. But when I heard of your association with Monsieur Pavis, I could not resist. It's not coin I seek for the amulet, but influence. Influence you possess, but which the young man does not. Provided, of course, you desire the amulet for your friend.
The thing is, I do want him to have it because he wants it, but he wanted to take care of himself. I forgot that he wanted to do it on his own, and now I kind of feel bad.
Aren't you a merchant? Why not just sell it back?
I am not a fence, monsieur. I only bought your friend's amulet because of what it is. I do business in the Imperium. Having a birthright, even one not your own, is most useful in select situations.
Huh. He's got the right of it there.
That's why I gave the young man so much. If he relinquished it, how is that my doing?
Well, I get it. But what is it? What are you trying to get at here?
You refused to sell Dorian his amulet, just to get me here. Mission accomplished.
I am not attempting to manipulate you, my lord. I only wish equitable recompense. The Ligue de Celestine is an organization of wealthy noblemen in Orlais. I would join, but I lack the lineage. If someone like you applied pressure, they would admit me. That would be worth the return of the amulet.
So... Huh. Attempt to intimidate him.
What do you think, Dorian?
Leave the man be. I got myself into this. I should get myself out of it.
Perhaps you should accept your friend's help, monsieur.
Kafas! I know what you think, and he's not my friend. He's... Never mind what he is.
As you desire. Even so, that is the price. I shall accept no other.
I feel bad. Let's see how this goes.
Are you certain you want to risk angering me?
Oh, Dorian's gonna
The
be
Herald of
pissed.
Andraste?
Monsieur, I only seek...
I'm well aware of what you seek.
Then you must know I am within my rights. You are not the kind of man to disregard them.
Kill him even if it means you don't get the amulet. You know what? I kind of want to respect Dorian here, and I don't know how this is going to work out. But I feel bad.
I'm not going to help you.
As you wish. Should you change your mind, you know the price.
So you'll still cling to my amulet, even if you can't wring anything out of the Inquisitor?
As I told you before, monsieur, it is not for sale. Perhaps you should not have let it go.
Yes, perhaps.
A good day, your worship.
So much for that.
See.
Thank you for trying.
Interesting. Help Poncho de Leo. So we can still help him. I'll maybe try and talk to Dorian and see if we can get more of an opinion.
Adamant and runes.
It's the Grand Hall in the Winter Palace.
Yes, thank you.
A lot of shops here too that I should check out, especially for some upgrades.
Trade passed through the...
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Okay, let's go see him.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
So, what's the information that you have?
Please, tell us what you know.
Straight to business, then. After the murder of Lady Montule's people, I don't suppose I can blame you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Who authored this?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
What?
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
It's crazy that people still follow
Unpleasant though
that.
it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But it's ancient. Like, this is... I mean, you think about so many laws that are so old that don't make any sense that are still in force. It's like, this is one of those things.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
What's the plan, Josephine?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine.
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
Yeah.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
Why call us here?
It is appreciated.
You probably want something out of it.
Your idea to seek out a Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Man, I don't know. Like, they're gonna... If we kill him, I imagine they're gonna send thousands more at us, but if we let him leave, then maybe we can plan for it and find a workaround.
Go then.
Good day, you.
It seems like
My lady.
Josephine is
Après,
okay with
we
this.
never meet again.
Gonna need some ideas here, Josephine.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold.
Very
I feel
strange.
safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you
Okay.
hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you?
What?
Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
He doesn't want us to break into this thing. We need one of our, we need one of our... I can't think of the word. One of our other guys here. So we can only go to Skyhold this way? Can we not... Damn it. Oh, we don't have any of our rogues. That's the word I'm looking for. That didn't work. This pod is stronger than most enemies we find. Okay. Well, man, I don't know how... We can't get this guy out of here. Is there anything around here we could use? I guess we're gonna have to go back. It's like, it literally makes us go right back to Skyhold, so... I'll go and talk to Josephine. See what her thoughts are. But if that was Boisvert... Didn't want us to break his cabinet. He's very, particular about that cabinet, apparently. And I'm not able to do any shopping in Valrio, unfortunately.
Inquisitor. He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the
Okay,
contract
so
on my
we
life.
gotta work around.
We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
Oh my god.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose.
Let's get
If
rid
my
of it.
agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
Yeah, I actually think Liliana has a point here.
If destroying the original contract will satisfy the guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this.
But if that's your family's rival, like...
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Destroy... Yeah, see, I think we gotta do this. Dispatch Liliana's assassins. I'm on it. I feel bad because it kind of goes against her wishes, but I feel like this is the smarter way to do it. Plus, keeps her out of danger. Doesn't elevate her, like, rival family. And if they were rivals, they were rivals for a reason. Why do you want to elevate them? Like, I get it, but you know. Okay, let's see here. Where is it? Okay, destroying House of Repose's contract. Liliana wants to send her
Is Knight
spies.
Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
With the destruction of the physical contract, the House of Repose will have no reason to keep sending assassins after her. Infiltrating the house, however, will take time, possibly several lives. I was hoping that they could just get in there and do it without... This is tough because right now we're being asked to basically do like what people wish. Like with Dorian, he wants to handle that thing on his own. She wants to handle this a different way than I think we should. It's kind of tough. Let's figure out these first. I trust these goods will serve you or your Inquisition. We remain at your service. Okay, cool. Offer from the Crows. Masterwork Maberry Grip. With your knowledge of the Venatori, the Crows' intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. Hope he didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from a raid on the Venatori. Investigate Duke Antoine of Wycombe. Duke Antoine has been a most charming and gracious host and has made himself a friend indeed to the Inquisition. His city is a wonder and he is quite keen to display some of the improvements he has made recently. Of particular note are the wells, which use a red crystal to purify the water from which all the humans in the city drink. Slerium? Duke Antoine has not yet made these improvements to the wells from which the elves and the alienages drink. The Duke assures me that concerns about some sort of disease affecting the city are wholly overblown. Yeah, okay. And has quite convinced me that his plans to rid the city of the rats causing the problem should be underway quite soon. I continue to enjoy my visit to Wycombe, and I confess that I hope I do not hear the noisy clatter of the Inquisition's armored troops ruining my quiet afternoons. The elves of Clan Llewellyn, by contrast, are quiet, like their poor cousins here in Wycombe's alienage, and it might seem a future change to my daily regime to see them in the future. Stop the purge of Wycomb's elves. Yeah, I'd like to get that going. Dalen, the neighbors of Wycombe grow more agitated by the day. They clearly blame us and the elves and the alienage for some disease that has stricken the humans of the city, and I've seen their scouts watching our new camp with predator's eyes. Some of the elves of Wycombe fled their alienage to warn us. Others fled to escape the harsh treatment they are suffering in the city. I fear violence will come soon, Dalen. I ask your help for this matter. Josephine's diplomat advised against direct force. My scouts could get the Dalish hunters inside the city. Josephine's diplomat found the nobles of Wycombe are using red lyrium. We should send forces to the city to stop it. Cullen, go.
All right.
Okay, now, what do we have going on here? An unsent letter from Varric waits in the war room, addressed to Jarek Dace, Denerim Merchants Guild. Jarek, I need a key to the Merchants Guild cipher from 1 month ago, and you still have payments left on the loan House Tethras gave you for your rescue mission to Amgarak. So I think we can make a deal. I get the cipher, and your debt disappears like financial magic. And Nightingale, since I know you'll open this and read it before it gets sent, don't bother to keep a copy. The guild changes their codes every month because dwarves are naturally paranoid. Josephine, send the letter to Denerim. Getting this cipher will help Liliana find the killer.
At your service.
Okay, now before we dispatch Liliana, I want to go back and find out what her thoughts are for the next move. I don't mind if it takes time, if it's the right thing to do and it's not going to harm people, but I kind of want to know her motivation. And it is, I mean, this is about her, so who am I to say what's right and wrong?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Okay, so this is mostly war table stuff still. If it's just a matter of doing a couple extra war table missions, then I'm okay with it. She seems very confident, but man, if this ends up her getting killed somehow, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't even know if we're gonna have any of our agents available to do this right now. Okay. So here we go. We can actually do it. Making the Duparakets nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot in Josephine's life. First step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess Dion is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover, Ellerly, a mage who went missing after the Mage Templar war erupted. Their love affair is hardly secret. I will see if anyone marked where their missing mage went.
Inquisitor.
Okay. So, we are gonna do it Josephine's way. It's her thing. I'll follow her wishes. I'm okay with it. So, while that's underway, I'm gonna go and get this masterwork applied to a weapon. I believe we could apply it to a weapon that Cole is using, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Cole. Where are you? There you are. Good work. Daggers. Hook blade. No, it's a rune. What are you using as your other dagger? Do I have to unequip them? In order to upgrade them? I think I do. Yeah, see, I think this hook blade... Let's see, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, it's not in there. This is just a rune, and the bleeder has the corrupting rune. Okay. So, let's check out this upgrade that we have then. So, it's a masterwork. But where... Maybe it's something we have to just craft. I bet you that's what it is. We probably have to craft it. Masterwork firm pommel. Yeah, okay, Masterwork Mabari grip. So I don't even know if Mabari is those daggers. I don't think it is. It's a dual blade. Oh, yeah, dual blade dagger grip schematic. Okay, good. Materials, 5 leather, 2 leather. Let's go with this one. And this is a... Oh, they're both offensive. Okay. Let's take the Bronto hide with the crit chance. 4% critical damage bonus. Flanking deadly enhanced grip. Okay. But because it's not... Like, it says masterwork, right? So, if we wanted to do it... That's one thing that's still confusing. To me, anyway. Like, dragon scales, okay, so here we go. We probably want to use, like, higher level items, like 3.5 armor penetration's pretty massive. That's a lot of dragon scales. That's 5 out of our 10. And then... Like, if we went to Dragonling scales here, we've got 18% armor penetration and 2% bleed on hit. I don't know if that's what we want, but... Man, 18% armor penetration is a lot, and he would dish out a ton of damage. All changes will be lost. Do you want to continue? No. I want to clear this out because I don't want this to accidentally craft. Yeah, there we go. So let's see now. Here we go. So that'll work. Everything else is pretty much set, so let's put that back on Cole. So those masterworks, if somebody could explain, like, how that works exactly, that would be great. I know people have probably given different things in different contexts, but I would like to know how it's done the best way. So let's use the Nameless Blade, I think. The Hook Blade is good, but I think I'd rather have the Bleeder and the Nameless Blade. Alright. And do we have any valuables we can sell? A little bit. These are all very low level things we can just get rid of. So, I'm gonna go talk to Dorian, see if he's got any other thoughts on that. Because we're at a standstill for Josephine. Until everything resolves. Let's see if he has any more thoughts on this.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
No, nothing, okay.
I should go. Try not to kill anyone without me.
So I am probably going to have to step in and help him, unfortunately. He's not what he wants, but I mean, I'm not sure how to handle him. It's tough.
Greetings. We'll talk later. Goodbye.
All right, so we started the process for Josephine. We started the process for Dorian. Let's take a break, and we can check in on them later on. I wish I could just sit in this throne to, like, observe. The other thing is I do want to get into upgrading Skyhold, but I'm getting some different information on where we should actually be doing that. I believe if we check out our own room... Is this taking me outside? I think so. Let's see. I'll just run over there. Some people said that you can upgrade stuff from your own private quarters. But then some people say you can't, and I'm a bit confused as to what it is. And, oh yeah, my private quarters are, seeing as how I never go there, I'm not surprised I have no clue where they are.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Why? Okay. Oh, it's just dead end here. All right, so if somebody can provide me some clear direction with where to do that, that would be great. One thing we could do is we could check out our stables here because we did get a new mount. What is it, Draculus? Yes, look at that. Rarely seen, the Hunter Shade is hardy and powerful. It requires a disciplined rider to take advantage of its skittish nature. Great. All right, and then let's check out some of the things around here that we could buy or sell. So these are some different mounts that we could buy. Kind of cool. Wild Heart. Tamed but not broken, nor could it be. It's expensive. Uncommon, fierce, and fast, an incredible find. Should we just buy the most expensive one? Because we did it. And look at the Draculus first. That is awesome. That's really cool. Oh, there's the Wild Heart. Now, these exotics, I imagine, are things we're going to have to find somewhere. Oh, that's cool, too. Okay, okay. I'm down.
Lord Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service. I trust good secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade. As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
Okay, well, how's business?
How are you doing? Good business.
In this gilded fortress, how could we not be?
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing.
Okay.
Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
I hope so. Sorry to hear about Segret.
It's a shame Segret didn't survive Haven.
It is, but one must continue.
That's it?
Yeah, a little cold.
Man, but it was none too pleasant. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valreo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
So yeah, I'm thinking Valerio's a good place to buy a whole bunch of
if you're the master of this group?
great
Just
items.
to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents, it is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
Interesting. So, can I... Yes, I can. Let's check out your wares here. Axe of the Dragon Hunter? Yeah, she has some serious... Okay. Interesting. A unique shield. Gunsman bow. A unique great axe. That is massive. 16 only. Level 16 in warriors. Once famed Dragon Hunter Nephrim Pentgas. Cassandra related? This axe was lost in the Steel Age after a wager between Nephrim's great-grandson and a Van Markham scion. Its new owner proudly went on his own dragon hunt and was killed by bandits. Was last seen in Kirkwall's Black Emporium. Armor-wise, nothing special, but she... Oh, here we go. We got some decent upgrades. Ah! Bianca Grip. Bianca Arms. Level 4. Aiming module. Yes. I can't remember if his Bianca needs this or not. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to tell, honestly. Let's see. Okay, his upgrades. Let's check his stuff. Yeah, so this one's dramatically better. Tons of extra damage. But what I'd like to do, really, is to see his weapon and what's upgraded. So, aiming module 1, sturdy grip, and Bianca arms 2. So let's grab aiming module 2. Ornate Bianca grip. I think it's probably the same. Crafting materials. So this is a good place for all our Bianca stuff, but we're not going to need anything beyond this. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. Okay, good. Okay. So we can go and we can upgrade his stuff.
Not now, sister.
What are they selling here? Reinforced defender armor? It's not bad. Is that seriously it? Oh, what is this? A whole bunch of, like, books. Very expensive, though. I don't think these are just books, but... Subtly favor trade agreements with a merchant house. Grants a small increase to Inquisition power and influence. Up here, free marches. Grant a major increase to Inquisition power and influence. Okay, so some ways to influence the overall game. And I mean the political game. Alright, let's check in with Cassandra and Cullen here, see what's going on between them. Being a bit snoopy, I guess, but...
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
Well... Yeah. Are you watching him, or...?
Yes. And I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
He probably didn't tell me because he feels embarrassed.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
So who do I listen to here? Like, isn't this his call?
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong? Or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible.
Okay.
He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Like, I don't think anybody's made a single decision for themselves. And I kind of feel bad about it. Like, I get it, but no, like, make your own decisions sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we're gonna take a break now. When we come back, we could probably start working on Dorian's thing. We can work on Josephine's thing. We can talk to Cullen, and then we could even, like, we have to help Varric, we have to help Cassandra, and I really like these. I really like helping these guys, and I think it strengthens our relationships quite a bit, and gets me, like, I get to know them quite a bit from this stuff. So I really enjoy it. Anyways, guys, thanks again. And if you have any advice on the couple of questions that I was asking, let me know. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.